Hey everybody, welcome back to our road trip retreat day one. Yay! Um, so, sometimes when we're struggling on getting started, then it's always good to have like a little, some help, right? And one of the things that I do is, I do use oracle cards. So today I'm using this one, which I really like hers. So I'm going to do a quick reading or a quick card pull on like what are three things that I should focus on. Because you always have an idea of what you should focus on and when you want to start and all that kind of stuff. But then when you sit down for it, then you're like, okay, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to start. I don't know where to go. So we're going to get three cards here. All right. So the first card is true love. Isn't that funny? Gotta focus on true love. It's interesting to me because like what's coming out of that one for me is, what really do I love? Isn't it fascinating? Okay. So when I'm in thinking of my business terms and everything like that, like I am thinking about true love is like I really do enjoy helping people. I know how much like the emotion code has helped me, and I like helping others in that fashion. It's wonderful to be able to experience it. Okay. And also, like, it's a great way to be able to work through the traumas that we're having that kind of hold us back without reliving them. That's, I think, one of the best parts is not reliving all the trauma that has been caused throughout our life. It's being able to be like, you know what, I feel like I'm starting and then I stop and then I can't get going again. Okay, what is with that? So being able to do that, like, it really is about that. Also, it is about relationships. True love is always about relationships, whether it's relationship with myself, whether it's my husband, whether it's my family, friends, and it's been interesting because this year in particular has been quite a year for relationship improvement when you look at the whole of it. Okay, so that's interesting. So I'm going to write love what I do. Okay. And relationships. Relationships. Okay. The second card is fear. Fear. Isn't that interesting? I'm going to write that one. Okay. Because, isn't there is fear. There is fear in being successful. There is fear in not being successful. There is fear in having a wonderful relationship. There is fear in not having a wonderful relationship. There is fear in all these different aspects. So how do we work with fear? How do I get rid of it? What do I need to know about this fear involving my true love? So that's kind of an interesting card all itself. It's self-explanatory, of course, because, when you do a reading for yourself or for other people, fear is fear. Like, there's a healthy dose of fear, and then there's this unrelenting fear, and then there's this unrealistic fear. And so deciding which fear it is, and, because some fear keeps us safe. Some people love to jump out of airplanes. Not this chickie. Okay. I am not going to do that ever. And I do have a fear of all these things. I've never jumped out of an airplane. I don't know what it's like, but there's these things in my mind that I have made up about what the experience would be like, which scares me enough to think I'm not going to do that. So I appreciate all the people who do that so that I don't have to, because if it was up to me to get done, well, it wouldn't get done. That's all there is to that. So where is the fear and why is it there? Okay. That is something that I can find out with the emotion code. Okay. And the last card here is a creative endeavor. Okay, a creative endeavor. You know, okay, I'll tell you a secret just between me and you. Okay, gotta promise to keep it to yourself. Okay. So, endeavor. So, why a creative endeavor? Okay, number one, the creative endeavor helps keep the passion alive in what we're doing. The creative endeavor is also an outlet to express the emotion. And it's a creative endeavor is something that really just allows you to create something without judgment, without feeling like anybody's judging you or anything like that. So being able to have these three cards, true love, fear, and a creative endeavor, well, it's everything that this retreat is cracking up to be already. It is about focusing on what it is that I want to do with my business and also my personal life. I mean, there's a lot of things going on, of course, as I've told you. And so being able to try and manage all of that too, a creative endeavor, is just exactly what I need. And I have to say that my creative endeavor is literally sitting behind me. Okay. So hopefully none of my family will see this, but so there's at the family reunions, I'm in charge of the talent show. It was always my favorite part of the family reunions. And it's not that I'm an excellent person with talent, okay? But I do enjoy having fun, and I like being able to, show off in front of my family. Now, not necessarily on the world stage, but in front of my family, like, I love being able to do this. So, this last year, after we were done with the family reunion, when we were driving home, then this song come on the radio. Now, most of you are probably going to be familiar with it, but called The Devil Went Down to Georgia by Charlie Daniels. And there was this part in there that says, I bet you didn't know it, but I'm a fiddle player too. And that just kind of stuck with me, right? So I ordered a violin. I have less than a year now to prepare that song for the one line. That's my sense of humor. I think it's funny. But I am like, I told my husband, I said, you're going to have to record like the family this time because like I need to be able to see their faces when I do this. So, unfortunately, my violin has one tuner at the top that you tighten it to tune it, and then it goes bing. And so you tighten it, and bing. Okay, so miraculously enough, there is a person who I actually know who is selling a violin. And I'm going to pick it up tonight, and she has agreed to teach me how much pressure to apply, how to get the bow to touch each string, and then the scales on the violin. And I will practice diligently for this. I think it's hilarious. But also, like, it's a creative endeavor. It's something that helps me keep my energy focused. To me, it brings some joy, which I need. And it's also funny. I think it's funny. And also, it kind of helps lighten the load and the mood of everything else. So I'm kind of excited. I know there will be questions like, okay, if you're going to learn how to play the violin, will you play it on and show off? I don't know yet. Okay, so I'm not going to promise, but I am doing it strictly just because of the one line. Not that I'm going to be a fiddle player, but You never know. So that's where we're at. So with these three cards, what I'm going to do is now I'm going to take the time, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to create a couple of things going forward. Today, one of the biggest challenges that I face is, like the rest of you, what's for dinner, right? I am going to master this today. There has been a few thoughts that have come to me over the course of yesterday that brought this to the forefront, and it is critical. So I will be planning out and organizing meals for at least the next month. I want to be organized. I want to make sure I have everything. And honestly, to take away the whole big, I don't know what to fix for dinner, like, I'm done with that. It is so frustrating. And it seems like it's a minor thing that gets into this big, huge thing because, of course, we need to eat, right? So that's where we're at today. So today's retreat, a recap: true love, fear, a creative endeavor. We're going to work on the food storage meal plan. I guess that's what we're going to call it. And by the end of the day, I will have some progress for you. I will show it with tomorrow's video, and we'll go from there. Or maybe I'll just throw it in there somewhere. But you'll be able to see kind of what I come up with, because it's important and it needs to be done. So until then, don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this one. What are you, if the true love, the fear, and the creative endeavor apply to you, what are you working on? Tell me in the comments below. Let's get that conversation happening. And then we will see you guys tomorrow.